Spooky time! It's spooky time! It's time to boil some Neopets! Or prepare them for boiling. They'll be boiled later. And by boiling, I mean their line art. Yeah! I have got a hat for today, and for the other spooky ones, which is actually based on a Neopet hat. I looked up which hats there are now. Yay! I'm glad you like the hat. It is the Cherry Blossom Witch Hat, I believe it's called. It is an item that came out since I last played, so I don't know much about it, but it was cute. So I was gonna just grab like the image and put it on me, but it was too small, so I redrew it instead. And now I have a new hat. Yes. I had to figure out how to stick it on me as well, so that it stays while I wiggle around. Yeah. Thank you. True dedication. True dedication to the craft of cute. Let's see. How's the music sound? Is it a good volume? Everything a good volume? I changed the mic cord, so who knows if that changes anything. I have a longer cord now. Yeah. Hopefully that's all good. Everything should have stayed the same. And we found spooky music. Yeah. We're gonna draw. Oh, am I good? Let's see. Music go down a tiny bit. Alright, down it goes. Maybe this soundtrack is a little louder. There we go. Oh, too much down. There we go. Down a bit. Yeah! Is that better down a bit? Yeah. Is it a better bit? Better bit. Better bit. Yay! Okay. Spooky lo-fi at like 1 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. That's October. I wish it felt like October outside. It does not. It is so hot. It's so hot. Alright. Let's swap on over here. Yeah. We got Neopet art. Let's see. So we have to choose from. I mean, technically there's more, but I picked some to narrow this down from the like 500 Neopets colors there are that could be quantified as spooky. We have. Although I feel like I already know what you want, so. But we have Aisha. We have Bunny. Ixie, which is one I always wanted, but did not have. I had a mutant Ixie instead. I had a mutant Ixie. I wanted a fairy Ixie, but I never had a fairy Ixie. But I like the Halloween Ixie as well. So we have Usul, Staple, Usul. Usul? I don't actually know. Then we have a mutant Aisha, mutant Croc, and a mutant Corvette. So which Aisha would you like to start with, Star? I think I can do at least like 2 in an hour? Maybe 3? I could probably do 2. I do know you well. You're Aisha. I feel like Aisha had like the most staying power of Neopets as well. Like I feel like when people think about Neopets, it's like Aisha. Alien cat. Like cats, the cat stayed. But like not Walkies? Walkies didn't manage to stay, just Aisha's. Alien Aisha. Alien cat. I guess I could, that one's kind of spooky. Aha, mutant first. Mutant. Okay, let me move away all the warm-up sketches. There. Mutant. Scary, cute. Scary, cute. I mean, it's gonna be cute either way, probably. What should it do? What should it do? Oh no. Let's see. Well, we're gonna sketch in, like, orange, because that's spooky. We're gonna sketch an orange if I make a new layer. Cookie. Yeah, she has one big eye, which is cute. Nifty vibes. Oh, it's not actually open. I guess they don't open their eyes. Let's see, happy. I did draw smaller because this my reference is I ran out of screen space, so my reference is on this panel. Up there is what I gotta use. I guess I could put it in OBS somewhere so I can see it like floating like that's what we're working on. Let's see. Doing a little happy March. Yeah, let's see. We're balancing some little candies. Candy there. Candy corn. I guess they could both be candy corn. Candy corn is best Halloween candy. I will fight. Especially the pumpkins. Well, I like the pumpkin ones. They're like really big pumpkin candy corns, but I can only eat like 2 of those because there's so much. Have you seen those? They're like they're like thick pumpkins with like this little bit colored in, and the rest is orange. And they're just solid candy corn. Yeah, superior candy. Superior candy corn. Yeah. Let's see. Big little things. Jump, 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 jump. Is that where I want them, or am I just putting them up there because there's stuff in the way? Yeah. Yeah, I want to turn that one that way. They're kind of looking at each other. Let's see. Is the tail long enough? Yeah, I guess the tail's not longer. I thought it was longer because it was a mutant. Like oh, it's like this? Like 3 A's. Like weird Star Trek A. Ah, you have had not popcorn, the big pumpkins. Yeah, I got the candy corn I got yesterday. I don't know what day it is anymore. No, not yesterday, the day before, Monday. On Monday, the bag I got was like a fall mix, because I didn't just have regular candy corn. So it has candy corn that's a normal color, candy corn that's like brown and green, I think, and then the pumpkins all mixed in. And I don't know if they taste any different from each other. They say like mallow mix on the bottom. Like candy corn mallow mix, but then it has normal candy corn, so I don't know. The ingredients look the same. Shellac and corn syrup and honey. I really thought there was like beeswax, or not like real beeswax, but like the kind of, I guess that's what the shellac is. That like waxy stuff. I thought that was what was in most of candy corn. But it appears to not be. Let's see, does this hold up flipped? I think it does. I remember having to, whenever I had to do the flip test with like real life art, I would have to go to a window and like put it up against the window and like reverse it that way, and that would be my reverse check. Like back before I had a phone or anything where I could take a picture and flip it, I just went to a window and I used the window to do the reverse check. Which was good for like printer paper, but when I had like that proper like thick artist paper, That doesn't go through the window very well. Let's see. Good. Are Neopets just outlined in black? I guess they are just outlined in black. I probably will color that. So let's use black for now. Do the outline. Yes, the highest of tech. Using a window to flip my art. But now I can just do this. Which is so much nicer. Oh god, it's so bad when I draw, like, traditionally now. I'm so used to being able to just, like, lasso tool and move something if I don't like where it is, instead of having to erase it and redraw it. It's terrible. I still can, at least. I still can... At least I think I can still draw traditionally. It's better than back in the actual Neopet days. In the Neopet days, I did make, like, art. I used to do adoptables, which I found some of them recently going through an old hard drive. I should, like... I don't know how to post them somewhere, but I print them off and use them for my own self as stickers or something. They're somewhere out there on Photobucket. Does Photobucket still exist? I don't even know. Does Photobucket exist anymore? That's where they were. They were hosted on Photobucket. And I used to do adoptables, but all I had to draw with back then initially was paint and a mouse. And I would still make them. And then eventually I got a Wacom... What were they called? I always get the slate and tablet mixed up. The one that doesn't have a screen. The really old tech. I got it for like Christmas, and it was like a super old model, but I did not care. Oh no, Photobucket still exists? No! Who is using that? Why are they scaring you to get back into your account? God, I must not have the email I used for that anymore. They have not been trying to scare me, or it goes straight to my spam, and I have no semblance of it actually reaching me. Is also possible. What do people use it for? Like, people just, like, post straight to Instagram and stuff. I guess for, like, website hosting? Is it to host images for websites? I don't know now. Now I kind of want to know what on earth people are using Photobucket for in 2025, when before it was, like, Neopet adoptables and, like, anime girl art and Naruto fan art. That was it. That's what it was. At least that's all I remember it being for. Bet you can't open your account without cringing. Was this one? That was this week's one. That is great. Oh god, they know their audience. Okay, now I'm kind of on their side. That does sound like I want them to live if they're that self-aware. Like, they know everyone was just using that to make their, collections of anime art and, like, Sasunaru fan art collections that they had. That's definitely... They know. They so know. Oh god. I feel like this, if I end up doing enough of these, I'm gonna end up getting back into Neopets. I wish my account was still around. I think it got so old that they got rid of it. I had sunk so many hours into that. I had, like, the lab ray and a bunch of pets. And, like, all the pages I did. I taught myself HTML when I was 12 so that I could make Neopet pages. I wonder if I still have that book somewhere. I don't know if HTML is, like, that out of date. Probably would still be, like, valid. What else have we used? Oh yeah, and then there would be, like, pages where you could get music for your pages, and then that was also just a way to, like, definitely not use those links to download music to your computer. That's definitely not a thing I did. Using Windows Media... Not Windows Media Maker, Windows Media Player? Remember when you could search stuff on Windows Media Player? And, like, find anime or, like, music videos and things? That was a weird feature. I never really understood how that worked. It just was like you could put in URLs and find stuff. Oh, was this before your time? No! Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. So on Neopets, people would make like I'm gonna draw this. We're just Neopet pages, and it would just be pages and pages and pages and like not pages, links and links and links. It'd be like, here's the song name. And then down here would be the HTML like file, so that you could put it in your Neopets page and just like copy and paste it on like the HTML breakdown. But you could also take that to Windows Media Player, and for some reason, like, I don't remember how you do it anymore, but you could like right click on the play button and it would say like play from URL, and you could put that URL in and then you could save it once it had played on there. Allegedly. I definitely did not do this. This was definitely all allegedly. What is it? In Minecraft is what people say? Yeah, definitely allegedly in Minecraft you could then save the music. And then you could do it for videos as well if you had like the URL. Or you could just like, there was a way to bring up a web browser inside of Windows Media Player, and you could type stuff in there. So like I would watch Mermaid Melody in Japanese and have no idea what was going on. But I was able to watch that there. And that was all like facilitated through Neopets, to the best of my understanding. Or as much as I understood that stuff on the internet back then. Yes, it's a fun time capsule. I think you could still make Neopet pages, but I sincerely doubt that is done anymore. Linking music and whatnot. I don't even know where you'd do that now. Like, do places host music you could link to? I don't know how that works. I don't really understand how that worked back then, and I really don't understand how that works now. Like, embedding things. I guess you could, like, embed a YouTube player? Yeah, maybe do it off of YouTube. Like, have a YouTube video player embedded in. That would play music. I'm about to look now and see if people still put... There's probably, like, guides on YouTube, like, how to put music on your Neopet page. If people are still doing that sort of thing. Yeah, like, pet pages were, like, huge back when Neopets, like, was a thing. People would make, like, complex stories and art and stuff like that. You'd come back every, like, month or so to see, like, the story of that particular pet get updated. What was one, like, Atrocita? I think that was the name, like, Atrocita or something. It was this drake that was really popular, who had this ongoing story that went for, like, 3 years or something. And, like, the other Neopets the person had were involved in the story as well. It was a great time. I miss that. I think like that's kind of, like, what I miss about Neopets the most is people making these whole stories of their Neopets. And all the art you'd see, and, like, adoptables and doing art trades. I guess it was, like, kind of DeviantArt-y before DeviantArt, and then DeviantArt came around, and now DeviantArt is whatever it is. Yeah. I think it was, like, kind of around the time when Neocache was becoming a thing. Somewhere around there is when I wasn't playing as much and just fell out. It's not like I ever chose to stop playing. It's one of those things where you play it every day for years and years and years, and suddenly one day you're just not playing it, and you're wondering, like, how did that happen? It was like one of those kind of situations. I still have, like, all my plushies and things, so it's not like I got rid of the physical Neopets. Oh yeah, same time for you. When they what is it? They ruined it with real money. No, they did not. I don't think they did. I think that was just that was like when the internet was starting to kind of change as well. So it was different. Yeah. This needs to come out more. There we go. I'm glad I can talk and remember where things are on the I can forget where mine. I can't remember words while talking. Remember where things are in the app. I've used this enough. It's like, I know I've been using it for like 3 to 4 years now, but I've definitely memorized where things are. That's good. I'm gonna see more of the tummy there. Yeah, there we go. That's better. More tummy. Let's see. There's not really on your feet. You have like those little... You have little bumpy feet. Forgot. Well, I guess you only have them when your feet are down. Really. Oh, that's kind of cute if she always has them. Put them on always. It is nice to see Neopets is still around, and like Jelly Neo, which was the site I would use for like news, and it had all the shortcuts for the dailies and whatnot. That is still around. That's where I went to get the images for this. It still has all the Neopets in the one of the panels. You can hit all the different options. Yay. How are you standing though, I think about it? Shouldn't this leg be down? And the other one up? I think technically yes, otherwise I don't know how she's standing. No. Do I want to change that? Do I want to change that? How does that look? I guess that does make more sense. Okay. See, this is a thing where I can just use the lasso tool and move this leg, like, there, I think. Yeah. Is that where I want that? I don't know. Oh, you went on Jelly Neo too! What plushies do they have, like, the plushies you can get? Oh, they have, like, the real merch? Ooh, I need to look through that. Let's see what else exists. I know they never made Eerie plushies, but they made the Cass. You gave me the Cass. The only, I think, Eerie merch that exists is the best as well. I wish I had a blush toggle. I should have added that. Maybe I'll go back and add some more things to her. This is me learning. I mean, it's me! No! I am one entity. It is I, the only one. Okay. I'm gonna redraw this little section and then I can move on to the rest of her. Just because I was unhappy with the legs. Yeah. A little bit of that one. Okay. Did I ever draw Aisha? I think I did do Aisha. I know I did Bori. I know I did Eerie. I did Ixies, I think. I think I did do Aisha's. I'm gonna have to look and see now if they were in, because I feel like I remember drawing Alien Aisha. Oh, they do have an IRL merch database. Okay, I'm going to look through that and see what else exists out there. I need to know. I need to get back into finding more things to buy from them. Transfer off from Digimon back to Neopets. Yay! Alright, there we go. Now I'm happy with the legs. legs. Bring it back up. Here's something to transform. Now there is. There you go. Let's see. Let's do her antenna, living antenna. On their own layer, that way I can move them around if I don't like where they are. Oops. Pencil. Thank you. Nope. My pencil is like randomly cutting out. It does it occasionally these days, and I don't know if it's just like a calibration thing or the pencil, and I'm really hoping it's not the pencil, because I've already had one break on me. I do not need another one to break. They are expensive, and it's very annoying when they just give up. I know. At least the good thing is, like, they still make the replacements. You can get them on, like, Amazon, so they get here quickly, but I kinda don't need the pencil breaking. So that's not great. How do I want to do this shape? Yeah, like that. And we have teeth here. Teeth here. Teeth here, teeth here, and tongue. Or where tongue? Yeah, there we go. Nicer. At least this would be a different way for it to break. The way the first one broke was like a known, now I know it's a known, like, weakness in the pencil where the tip is. If you like, I don't even know if it's if you draw too hard, it's the, like, there's like this bit at the end that you put the nubs in. And this is weak. So mine just like crumbled, it's like just split in half. And crumbled, like literally just like a piece crumbled away, and there's nothing you can do about it. The whole pencil is now useless. So that was not great when that happened. This one, it's just like, I don't know if certain areas it like doesn't detect it for a moment, and I don't really know what causes that. I don't know if it's just like the natural. I don't have any deep scratches on the Wacom. Yeah, that is the worst part of the whole object to be weak. Like the part where you have to put things in and out constantly, and that's taking like the brunt of the pressure. Yeah, that was the weak point. Someone like did not test that well at the Wacom place. Because that's I think just like with the Wacom tablet I have now is a problem with that one. I don't really see it with any of the other ones, and like the one I still have from as a kid, as far as I'm aware, is perfectly fine. Pin on that one's still fine. I don't know where it is. Put it away somewhere. But yeah, that was what happened to the first one, so now I'm on the second one, and hopefully I just stay on the second one for a long time. Probably need to switch the nib again soon. I'm so bad about switching the nibs unless like I get a sharp edge on it, then I notice right away. I'm like, nope, let's take that off before I scratch up the tablet too much. Yeah. The joys of digital art. One mouth. I'm so tempted to be lazy and just copy the mouth over. There we go. I was not lazy. Sometimes you can just copy stuff. It doesn't really matter. Like, if you're repeating a pattern or something, then it makes sense to, like, just draw some of it and then repeat it here and there. It's like, how important is it to the viewer's eye? Like, is it meant to be background stuff? If it's meant to be background stuff, then, like, especially with digital art, I feel like you can make it easier on yourself a bit. It's kind of like pattern, like, what do you call them? I just forgot what they're called. The things you use in manga and comics that are, like, pre-made. What are they called? What are they called? I use that word on a regular basis, and now I can't think of it all of a sudden. Screen tones! Thank you! Yes, screen tones. That's kind of the idea of, like, because there's even some that are, like, flowers and things, and it's like, is it super important that you're looking at this flower that's been, like, drawn to the front of your attention? Or are they just, like, background set dressing? And I feel like background set dressing is where being able to, like, replicate stuff is helpful. That kind of thing. Like, yeah, you could draw all your dots in, but if you have a screen tone of the dots, it's, like, more efficient and it gets kind of the same effect that you want going. It's like a tool. It's interesting when you figure out, like, when's a good time to use it versus not. If I had just copied the mouths on this, that would have been just lazy, though. If that was just, like, joking. That was mostly a joke of, like, no, these are important. I should draw both of them. Yeah. These are not the same thickness. There we go. Almost there! Okay. So these need... I might not do lines for the bands on hers, because she has them just done with color. I'll probably look a bit better. Oh yeah. Happy eye up there. Let's see. And then we need the... What does this look like again? Okay, and then this comes down over here, down over here. I'm just gonna see some of it, 'cause it's cut off by her leg. And we need the very floppy little spines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the first one's... One. You have a... Where is that on there? It's like, it is further down her, like, butt. Two... 3... 4... 5... 6. There we go. The other ones don't actually flop over, it's just the first two. I guess they're like... I kind of want this one to flop. I guess they're not as heavy or something. Clean up. I love Clip Studio Paint, but me and the, like, how much the line weight likes to fluctuate, we don't get along with that. I think it's just how close I'm zoomed in and whatnot affects that sort of thing. And I'm being less working at one scale right now. There's not really like a monster themed candy, is there? The only like monster themed food I can think of is Monster Munch, and that's British, so like no one's gonna know what that is. That's not really a candy either. Like, is there? Yeah, that's not one I could think of either. I guess a lot of candies don't really have, like, mascots. Cereals have mascots, and there's that Halloween cereal that comes around each year. I don't think I've had in years. I bet it does not taste... Well, I bet the chocolate one probably tastes fine as an adult. I feel like the berry ones, like, I feel like berry-flavored cereal stops tasting good as you get older. I remember the Neopets. Oh, there was like the Neo-berry cereal. I have the card from that. I remember even as a kid that didn't taste very good. I ate it because I wanted it to get the card and stuff, so I did eat it. But it was not great. I wonder if that's included in the IRL merch on on Jelly Neo, like acknowledgement of the cereal. I bet there's boxes out there. I bet someone kept like a box you could buy. Yes, the cards are worth suffering for. That was the whole other world of like cereal back then. Like you would get prizes that was worth terrible tasting cereal. It's like, oh, was there a Pokemon one? There was like Pokemon mac and cheese, there was Pokemon Pop-Tarts, but the Pokemon Pop-Tarts were good, and I'm still convinced that's just what the Wild Berry is today. They've come with cards? The macaroni and cheese, I don't remember actually coming with a card. It came with like stuff you could cut out on the back of the box. And I still have those. And I cut them out as a kid, and they were not greatly cut out. I did my best, I suppose. I tried to clean them up like a few years ago, and I found them again to like make them look a little more intentionally cut out, for lack of a better word, instead of kind of just haphazardly cut out. Cleanup time. Maybe I'm just gonna get one done today. That's fine. She's kind of complex compared to, like... The mutants are a lot more complex compared to the Halloween ones. Yeah, there's her line art. Let's see, can you see it on there? Oh, I need to move this way. There we go. Line art! Line art! Yes. Yeah, it's the first time doing this, like, properly on stream with the talking. I just... Aw, thank you! I'm glad you love her! Ah, happy little mutant! Yes! Oh, maybe it's a spot. Nope. Let's maximize the cuteness. I'm doing it with the wrong brush. There we go. Yes! Okay, let's see. I need to turn these off so I can select all of her. Let's see. Sorry, just got a lot of like little nooks and crannies I gotta make sure I click on. Inverse, shrink. Yeah, like 3 pixels. Yeah, that was enough. Oh god, no, no, I didn't erase. I used the white pencil on it. I've done this before. I hate when I do this. Accidentally, instead of using the eraser, use the white pencil. We'll get her. We'll go as a triage. Triage the art. I haven't done this in a while. That's how. Okay, this is definitely more distracted. I haven't done the wrong brush to erase things in a while. That's fun distraction though. It's just new. Figuring out how to be talking and stuff at the same time. Let's see. Get that cleaned up. Cleaned up. There we go. Oh, nope, missed one. Yeah! I have a little bit of too much coloring in here. And here. Yeah! Okay. Let's change your line color. A little darker. More darker. There we go. Let's see. I want to do the stripes really badly, so we're doing those next. Stripes. I'll have to redo all these lines to boil her. It just occurred to me. It's gonna be fun. That's just like kind of tracing over lines that already exist, so it's not that bad. So what is it? Line mileage. Just thought about the line mileage. Let's do this with the other brush. And then I can come back in and make that pencil thing. Oh, you are not clipped. Clip. Is it 2 different colors or that's just her skin tone? No, it's just her skin tone. Okay. It reminds me of, what is it, the snow worm? What was that thing? The big ice snake you could try and steal stuff from. It's kind of what her antenna remind me of. I think I like once or twice successfully stole something from the big worm on Neopets, but not very often. I don't think you're supposed to succeed very often. I remember I got super into the... Yeah, I don't know, I'm just calling it snow worm. That's basically, it was a giant snow worm. I got really into the... Was it charity tree? Giving tree? Like, trying to get items out of that. I've gotten really into that for a while. I got some pretty good stuff out of it. Yeah, those look even. This needs a little more. Need to add the kind of brushy to the edge anyway. Brushy, brush, 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 brush. Let's see, then we need pink. The fill tool really hates this pencil brush. It always gets like raggedy on the edges. I have to fill it in. Sometimes I just use the lasso tool to select everything and fill it in that way. Just feels like what I feel like doing, or if it's a really complicated area. Yeah, so the only thing I can do is... Oh, I have the whole thing selected. 1 second. And there might, I don't know, sometimes I feel like there's gotta be other ways to do this I don't know about. I should watch, like, tutorials or something, maybe. For, like, you know, quick tips and tricks for Clip Studio that might exist. There we go. Pink. Your eye is pink, your... Oh, that's not pink. That's pink. This is pink. Also, I'm being terrible and not intuitively labeling my layers. I should be... Or I should, like, do it ahead of time, since these are only supposed to be, like, an hour. Maybe just, like, ahead of time label layers. Because it's important, it just takes time. That I'm not thinking about at the moment. Let's see, anything else? Oh, inside of ears are pink. Inside of ears. You had Aishas, right? What did you have? Did you have just the standard colors, or did you have any other color Aishas? Did you get them painted? Did I ever? I did. Yeah, I just had one Aisha. I had the zombie Aisha. That's red. I do not like that red. We're going to use a slightly more muted red. There we go. Same for the inside of the mouths. A blue one! Oh, you didn't really paint your Neopets! Oh no! Was it just because you were like a purist and you liked the original colors more? Also, I feel like blue Aisha is classic. Did I keep any of mine the normal colors? I think I was always trying to paint them something. That's one thing I did like about what they're on the, like, Neocache, where you could start stacking pieces from painting. So, like, I had a fairy Eerie that I had originally painted Royal Girl, so she was able to have the fairy wings and then do the whole outfit that the Royal Girl had. I was very proud of her. I was so happy with her. I should draw her. I should draw, like, my past Neopets as a stream idea. I still have art of them, so I know what they look like. Ah, you're attached to the original color because it felt like them. That's sweet. Aha, you do like the paintbrush colors. So you would have had to, like, adopt one already painted. Ah, yeah! I could draw my old Neopets. Oh my gosh. I had a lot of them. This is what I did during school instead of paying attention. I would just draw my Neopets. I did good in school, but I still drew anyway. What is math class? Math class is time for drawing. I forgot what I was looking for. I need this color. Oh, the fangs up top are not the same color as the fangs down here. Her upper fangs do a better job at brushing their teeth, it looks like. Oops. Here we go. Apparently I've decided I'm just going to use the lasso tool thing for everything today. It's easier than doing, like, this cleanup. Or at least it's faster. Or I just have to do little bits of it instead. No, are they the same color? Well, they are the same color, they're just not shaded as much, so they don't look as, grody. Which makes sense, she's a mutant. Supposed to look kind of unkempt and whatnot. What mutants did I think I only had the mutant Ixie. I did want, like, the mutant Croc was cool. Crocs were, like, impossible to get. That was one other mutant. I mean, the mutant Eerie I liked. I think I had one. I had a mutant Eerie. I think that was, like, right towards the end I got a hold of one of those. I don't remember his, that one was a boy I remember that I had. I don't remember his name. Let me look at all the, I just want to, like, pull up the Neo Jelly page and just, like, rate all the different mutants now. Just do a tier list of the different Neopet paintbrushes. Or I guess these aren't brushes, the mutants are the potions. Oops, that is on the wrong layer again. See, it's just not, it doesn't color it in cleanly with this brush. It doesn't like all the edges. I kind of want to do, like, her as candy corn. It's not read as it reads as Easter for some reason. Maybe these need to be normal candy corn. What color is what order? Is he white and yellow then orange? Yellow. It's a good yellow for candy corn. To the reddish orange. We're gonna finish one Aisha. This is just super dark. Oh, that is just like black. Okay, we're not gonna do that, just straight black. We're going to color it in. Yeah. A little darker. This is almost just straight the same line art color. Hey. How fast can I do shade? Oh no, she needs spots still. No! See, spots. Okay, I kind of want them like freckles up here. That's cute. She has them kind of everywhere. Yeah. Spots. Spots. Right here. Yeah, spots. Let's see, do teeth. I'm gonna make these match. I think it's a little cooler if they match. I'm realizing now I forgot to do the tongues in here. Let me do their tongues. They are purple. And also this dark back here. Not forget the tongues. They're definitely the most important feature of this Aisha. It's not the giant eye or anything. It's those tiny tongues. Ah, missed. Yeah, okay. Let's see, we have shiny on... Do we have the color to pick from? We just have the shiny for this. Okay, I'll have to maybe pick a shiny. Or pick a darker. Alright, I darkened that, that's why it's looking different. Put in the shading. Put in the shading. It's like I have. Apparently, I am like racing myself against the clock with 6 minutes now. See if I can actually finish this in an hour. Would be close. Seems to go underneath the spots. Or, yeah, under the spots. Let's see. Here. Just cell shading these, I think, because that's kind of what Neopets are in there, in like that cell shaded style. Let's see. Reshade the head, kind of like this sort of shape. Shading. Have you seen the new, like, brushes that are out now on Jelly Neo? There's like an 8-bit brush and it's like a relic brush. There's definitely some new ones, and there's a new pet that's like an owl bear looking thing. That one's new. Oh yeah, there's new brushes and there's at least one new pet. I think there's only one new pet. I could be wrong, but there is at least one that is like an owl thing. It looks pretty cool. Needs to go up. There we go. Because I need another game to play if I get back into Neopets. I already have Hello Kitty. I have to appease and obey the great Koge Muin. All hail. All hail Koge Muin. Did they fix the event? I saw like there was a post in the Discord or something that they were like aware of the problem, I think. But I'm not sure if they've like fixed it yet. Because like the bow flowers are supposed to be spawning, I think, and they aren't. Oh, they're sending more of the currency. Okay. That's good. They're like so on top of taking care of like community problems. It's really nice. Like, if there's a problem, it doesn't stay a problem for very long. Oh, that's why the bowflowers, they're on her day because of her birthday. That is such a weird rule, but you know what? Whatever works. When is her birthday? Is that like a while of a wait now? At least they gave us the boba back. Little bubbles. Oh, like a week. Okay. That's not too long. I can scramble to reset all of my plots for the New flowers. What is this shade? Like that? Like that. We're gonna go with that. Am I on the wrong layer again? Yes. There it is. This is why you're supposed to intuitively label your layers, and I wasn't being bad at not. Yeah, I forgot to get the can't get him yesterday. I'm so annoyed. It got to like 11:50, and I was like, I don't think the game will load in time. It takes forever to load. I was like, figured the day was gonna roll over before I could get in. Okay, we're gonna go a tiny bit over while I finish finish the Aisha shading, because I'm almost done. So close. At least when when I boil the lines, I can keep a lot of this, of the flats where they are, because it'll be like really close and I just have to do touch-ups to make sure it boils correctly. Or like it lines up after it boils. Yeah. Let's see, anywhere I've missed, anywhere I've missed. Okay, anywhere I've gone over as well. Let's get the tongue and stuff. Hello? Ah. Layer was in the wrong position. Oh, she's so happy. She is so happy. Let's see, yellow. Happiest little mutant just making her way downtown. And the last little bitty highlights. She only has a few. That's how highlights work anyway. You don't usually have tons of them. As I immediately overdo the highlight. It's like putting on lip gloss for these things. Ah, little eye shine. She's so happy. Don't you want a Mutant Aisha now? pure, the purest. There we go. Down here, over here. Tail? A little bit on the tail. Screen. I don't know what it's like to be an artist at Neopets these days. I guess they make mostly like like the objects more than pets. Oh, there's like new pets coming out, so I guess it's a bit of both. There she is! Turn off the references. Put her over there. Alien Aisha! The spooky child is complete! Spookiest! Ah! She's ready to go steal your candy corn! All of it! And then she'll give it to me. Aw, thank you! Yeah, I'm happy with how she turned out. She's like starting her way to go trick or treat. Ah. Yeah. And then tomorrow she boils. Ah. By which we maybe make her cute and squiggly. I don't think cooked Aisha would taste very good anyway. We eat the candy corn though. Yes. That'll be fun. She'll be all squiggly, and then I'll be able to post her as like a little animation-y thing. Maybe I can find some spooky music to put to her. Yes! Well, that's today. That was like, it says an hour and 8 minutes, so this was... Technically, there's an hour in that number. That was an hour-long stream. Ah! Yay! That's it for today. Thank you for joining me for the first stream. Drawing some spooky well, I was drawing a spooky Neopet. One. But look at her. Look at her. She deserved the full hour. Yay. Well, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, unless something happens. Then I'll see you whatever next day I stream, but hopefully tomorrow.